volume. In order to find volume, we have to know the area of the base and multiply it by the height. We're looking at three-dimensional objects here. So the most difficult part that you're going to have in finding volume is determining the shape of the base and then multiplying it by the height. So the shape of the base is the first thing that you have to determine. So example 1. What kind of a prism do I have there?
Square.
If it has a square base, what three-dimensional object would it be?
Rectangle.
If it has a square base, thank you, it would be a cube. All right, so this is a rectangular prism. What is the shape of our base?
Square.
Rectangle. Yeah, technically it is a rectangle.
You guys are recording.
No way.
How do we find the area of a rectangle?
Times width.
Length times width.
So 3 times 2.
So, in finding the volume, we need to find the area of the base first, and
3 times 2, which is
that is 3 times 2. Once you find the area of the base, then you can multiply it by the height of the object, and that is 10.
60
Units?
inches.
Cubed. Very good. All right, the next object is a cylinder. The shape of the base on a cylinder is circle. How do we find the area of a circle?
Pi times radius squared.
Yes.
Whoa.
All right, so volume equals the area of the base, and the base is a circle, and then we multiply that by the height. So, in this particular problem, we have pi times what?
3.
3 what?
Squared.
Squared. All right, so that's the area of my base. Then I multiply it by the height, which is 4. So pi times 3 squared times 4 gives us
113.0973.
Okay, so my units are centimeters cubed. This is, yes, a hexagonal prism. And the shape of my base is hexagon. How do I find the area of a hexagon?
Put them into triangles.
Okay, so how do we find the area of the triangle?
So it would be half of the base times the height.
Half of the base times the height, and then what do we do?
So it's half of 4 times 2.
Times the sides.
Times,
Times how many triangles?
right. All right, so the height of the triangle we call a what? No. When we're looking at polygons, what is this height? We have another word for it. What's it called? Starts with an A.
Oh, it's like the. Is it like AC times something?
Nobody remembers what it's called.
Nope.
Apothem?
Yeah.
Yes. So, the formula for the base, 1/2 times the apothem times the side length times the number of sides. Same thing as finding the area of the triangle and multiplying it by the number of triangles that are there. So volume equals area of the base times the height. So in this problem, we have 1/2 times, what's our apothem?
2.
What's our side length?
4.
How many sides do we have?
6.
6. So all of this gives us the base.
So wrong.
Now, it is in the picture, your hexagonal prism is laying like this. Okay? You have to imagine tipping it onto the base, and the hexagon is the base. So when you tilt it, the next thing that you have to determine is how tall it is, what the height is. So in this picture, what is the height? 7. All right, so 1/2 times 2 times 4 times 6 times 7 gives us
24.
24 times 7.
And what is 24 times 7?
Not really sure.
So a calculator would come in handy, right?
Wait, I'm gonna do it
168
this time. I got that
something
part right because it
millimeters.
was 24.
Millimeters cubed.
I'm sorry, units?
Millimeters cubed.